Hello everyone, welcome to this tournament. It's going to be another crossover tournament. This one's the Master Duel Millennium Items versus Shadow Charms tournament. We're going to get people that have the Millennium Items, people with the Shadow Charms, plus an additional, I think one other character, the Pyramid Light and another character. They didn't have a Shadow Charm, but they have like another item that made him go get possessed by an evil spirit. So let's look at the thing. Way the image. There we go. We have Jaden versus Mahad, Bandit Bakura versus Kagemaru, Pegasus versus Yami Alexander, which had the Millennium Ring at one time. Yami Imori, the one that I was talking about, he had the Season 0, he had the pot that sings in Who. He gets possessed. This one's an evil version of him. He had the basic dragon rulers at the beginning of the first tournament he was in. This is his dark self with the better ones. So he's probably going to be a powerhouse. I tried making him so he's kind of balanced, but you never know with these games. We have he's going to versus Aknid. We have Tanya versus the Seizuru. Priest Seto versus Night Shroud, Titan versus Yami Yugi, Isis versus Abydos III, Camula versus Merrick, Tem versus Admiral, Callum versus Gravekeeper Chief, who had the Shadow Charm pendant thing. He gave one to, like, he had two halves. He gave one to Jade and we gave one to Night Shroud, or Atticus is what his real name is. We have Simon versus Admiral, Shadi versus Mana, Aigami versus Shada, Yami Bakura versus Anubis, Don Suzong versus Hassan. Hassan's also another character that technically didn't have Millennium Items at that time. He's shoddy, so he still does, but at the same time, no. Alright, let's start the duels with Jaden versus Mahad. Jaden Mahad already started out. Jaden Mahad. And the black bard try to hide the hands. I know it's kind of hard to do. This Jaden is the one from the Shadow Realm tournament. Or Shadow Riders tournament, whatever it's called. So he has more of the variety of the elemental heroes, and less of the equip cards from the weird ones we had. Alright. Looks like Jaden starts first with 2 cards face down. Let's see Mahad pop off with that card. Jin luckily had Solemn Judgment, and God said no on Chaos Form. I think some of the Pharaoh's memory characters might have a slight advantage because they can pop off some special summoning quickly. Early GX can do some stuff, but they're gonna be a little weaker than everyone else. Shinkarius destroys the Wild Heart. Let's see what Jaden's gonna do now. He's playing 3 defenses. Mahad uses Lightning Vortex. And Magician of Chaos he's used effect. Destroying Polly. Man's destroyed. Yeah, Magician of Chaos might be a little too strong for Jaden right now. Defense destroyed. The only thing he can probably do is getting a skyscraper. That will probably help him. Lightning Barge is gonna do too. Except for that card. And looks like Mahad will be the victor in this one. Sorry, Jaden. You'll have your revenge eventually. Next up, it's going to be Bandit Bakura versus Kagemaru. Bandit Bakura with his monster with the snake tail thing. Kagemaru with the sacred beast. Bandit Bakura has more fiends, I guess. That's what it would be. Diabon, that's the card that I was thinking that he his quote unquote boss monster. I believe he also has Zork, but Kagemaru is a Shadow Rider, so Bandit Bakura starting first with the Pot of Greed. And he's using Graceful Charity. Discarding some Ancient Rules. 2 cards face down. Kagemaru is starting off with a Dark Beckoning Beast that summoned him onto his hand. Starting off with the Wave Motion Cannon. So Mono has 1 spot. Dark Abacus is on the field now, so he can maybe summon his trap monster, whatever it's called. Mirror Force, so the Kagemaru's fiend thing is destroyed. Kagemaru plays 2 more of whatever card he can summon one of his gods. He has 1 fiend, 1 trap, and 1 spell. Ordeal the Traveler. He called monster, so it's destroyed. And Abacus hurts Kagemaru this time. Kagemaru says no, we're gonna Dark Hold that. The Dark Soul is a little too strong for him. Making this another 500. And got rid of Raigeki. Spending 800, special summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. That's 2 spells, True Traps, so if he summons another spell, he can summon him on. Always call a monster, since you know it's a monster in the hand. Toll. There is Possessor of Soul for Diabound. I don't know what Diamond's effect is anymore, but it's activating during the damaged up, so must be good enough. Oh, power increase, that's good. And is Diabound gonna finish this off? If we don't call monster, I'll be really confused and upset. Alright, there we go. Bandit Cora is the winner. Next up is Pegasus versus Yami Alexander. Okay, where's Pegasus in here? This is the Pyramid of Light Pegasus. So we have Dark Magician Girl. Where are you, Pegasus? I'm blind. Yami Alexander. Alright, here we go. The Tunes versus Receive the Dark Beam and other cards played in that series. I hear a noise, I don't know what's. Sounds like someone's dragging something, so. Looks like Yami Alexander summoning his receive already. And it looks like it's going to be a little stronger than the Toon Gem Bomb Black Force. And that's 1600 of the base. Pegasus, no, we're gonna Raigeki that. And that's gonna decimate Alexander's hand. Maji's on the field, it allowed him to get the Black Illusion Ritual to the hand. He's gonna attack for 1400. Oh, Yami Alexander is bricked currently. Maju attacks. 2 cards face down. Yami Alexander can't do anything right now. Pegasus using the 2 table of contents, getting another one, which you're going to use again to summon another one. And probably going to use the last one to summon the Toon World card to his hand. Yep, yes he is. He's going to activate Toon World. Module attacks for 1400. And special summoning Toon Mermaid in defense. Toon Mermaid's on field, so that's gonna be 28 now. Toon Soldier's effect. Sacrifice 1. Burns for 500. It's gonna use it again. Sacrifice itself for game. Pegasus is the winner. Alright, next up is Yami Imori versus Acnid. Oh, Yami Imori also grabs the Millennium puzzle for a few seconds. After he takes Little Yugi's soul, then Yami Yugi comes out and wins. Ignited is the 7 Skull Archfiend deck. And Imori, like I said, is the Dragon Rulers. Only it's a little stronger than his original version. Someone's that thing. Sacrifice 2 monsters for the Earth Dragon Ruler. Attacks with a 2000 feet sick monster. And Ed uses Dark Hole, getting rid of both dragons. But with one of them, it gets a special effect, I guess? Never mind, it doesn't. Boulders uses effect to remove one from play, and a card from it gets special summon back on the field. And the card face down. And battle phase goes back to the hand. Flame Monster Reborn. And the Archfiend. Sacrifices both for the Dragon Ruler back on the field for attacking for 1800. Once it was properly summoned, it does not go back to the hand. Zing Zin Hu. And it destroys the pot. Zing Zin Hu, which had the Dark Soul in it. Also space destroys one face down. We're gonna attack for 1800 again. Ignodin's very weak now. And then Mori has not been touched yet. Urgent Roar special summons Possession E. And that card lets him steal his monster for a 7 Skull. I can knock it in, it's doing 4000 damage in one turn. So will Mori be able to draw the right card? Use Stress of Charity. Draw 3 cards, discard 2. Birth Effect, getting rid of 2 monsters, special summons it back on the field. Another card face down. Knotted is using Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. One Skull is facing the face down monster. It is destroyed, but it's the little baby Dragon Ruler. Another Archfiend's on the field. But I thought Vile Spawn makes him have to lose life points, so that's not a good idea to summon him. No Dragon Roots on the field. And game. Imori is the winner. Next up is Tanya versus Ishizu. Oh, that's tight. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Tanya. Ishizu, where are you? Tanya with her Amazons versus Ishizu with her Earth Fairies. Not the new ones that came out like a year ago or so, but the old school ones. Looks like Tanya's starting first, putting 2 cards face down and naming her turn. Ishizu starting with the Pot of Greed, which allows you to draw 2 cards, which she also drew Graceful Charity. Summoning the one fairy that wasn't really in her deck, that I just added because it was an Earthen Fairy. And a card face down. I'm gonna put 2 more cards face down, ending her turn. Colors on the field. And the girl also has 2 CTS now. Nightmare Force prevents that and gets rid of both. She's using a Sword Revealing Light, which should keep her protected for a little bit. And Raigeki. She doesn't like Archer, I guess. Painter's on the field. Medora's in the field, attacks for 400. She sets a card, ending her turn. And I think Stories is almost up now. Second Medora. Medora attacks. Honestly, I think I should put Medora in Hassan's deck. Kinda looks like him too, a little bit. Oh well. Maybe in a future update. Go attacks the Paladin. And that's double Medora for double 1900. Tanya's stuck at 1900 now. Just another card. And that looks like it might be game. Kelberg attacks the Piper. So we'll finish it off. And that's exact damage. Ishizu is the winner. Next up is Priest Seta versus Night Shroud. Night Shroud. And where's Night Shroud? Priesteto is kind of similar to his Soul's Kingdom deck, only I have White Skilled Magician and Buster Blader in his deck. Night Shroud is Dragon Burn with his red eyes. Looks like Night Shroud starting with his Spear Dragon. The Priesteto can summon his skilled White Magician, it might be a good idea. Pristeto's on the playing defensive right now. Night Shroud uses Ukazi, burn for 800. Summon the Red Eyes chick, and that gets negated attack. Priesteto uses Brain Control, stealing his Spear Dragon. Ancient Lap is summoned on the field. And Majin's on the field. Monster Reborn. Red Spot Chick. I guess he didn't want to use Spear Dragon to attack. The Priesteto is going to say, let's circle this anyway. Relocation powered. Attack roll 1600. Night Shroud liked the idea so much he's using Dark Hole himself. And he is currently bricked. With 4 cards in his hand, that is not very good. Seto summoning his Mystic Horseman to attack for 1300. With Black Dragons on the field, special summons the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Let's attack the Mystic Horseman and ends his turn. The Priesteto is going back to defensive again. Night Shroud swing Mystical Space at him on the face down, which was in Mystical Space as well. Red attacks the Ancient Lamp, which is good. He didn't summon another monster during that time. Which he looks like he couldn't anyway. Seto sets another card. Rez attacks the skilled White Magician. So Soccer is unable to get summoned. Troop Dragons on the field. Attacks for 700. Red Eyes attacks 2400. Now Priesteto is also at the losing side. Priesteto draw the Pot of Greed, lets him draw 2 cards. He summons Aquador to attack the Troop Dragon. They make him lose 500 life points. The Ceramic Direct effect lets him special summon another one. Priesteto cuts another card face down. And he ends his turn. Night Shroud summons his Mystic Dragon, making him lose 400. Red tries to attack. And he wins. Alright, next up is Titan versus Yami Yugi. And where's Yugi? Titan with the fake Millennium pendant, or whatever it's called. And where's Yugi? And when Titan's first introduced, he had a fake Millennium puzzle. I think he called the Millennium Pendant. But then he also gets possessed with the Millennium Mask, or whatever it's called, or the Shadow Mask. Shadow Time Mask. Looks like Titan's going first. Swing Pandemonium. Swing Archery General and a card face down. Yugi's T setting. Mystical Space Typhoon is destroying one of them. The Mirror Force. Good call, Titan. He summons the Watch Bearer. General text. Dark Magician, Krabo, whatever it's called. And Watch Bearer attacks Lifelines directly. Now Yugi puts the card face down, ending his turn. General attacks the Skill Dark Magician. The Krabo goes back to his hand. Magic Krabo, I guess. Watch Bearers on the field. Attacks for 1300. And 2 more cards face down. Breakers on the field. He's destroying the face down card with the Archery Death card. Counterblow. Destroys Watch Bearer. Puts another card face down. Destroys the Breaker. And there's a card face down. Magic Krabo is stuck in the field. Mystical destroys the thing, which destroys the Archfiend General. He attacks the Shadow Priest Archfiend, or Bishop Archfiend, whatever. Dark Bishop Archfiend. Final active orders are activated. Dark Bishop makes pay 500 life points, sacrifice that for the Summon Skull. Summon Skull attacks for 2500. Inflicting 2200 down to Yugi. Now Yugi's at a mere 1600. Can the King of Games turn this around? Let's see right now. He summoned Defender, the Magical Warrior, and ends his turn. Summon Skull attacks, but Breaker uses the counter to prevent the attack damage. Or destruction, I mean, but still takes some life points. Another card face down. Titans uses a tornado on the face down card. And sets another card, and with this, he wins. Titan is winner. Next up is going to be the greatest duel in the world, Isis versus Abydos III. This is the only chance Abydos will have a chance to move up Well, maybe he has other ones, but very unlikely. Ice is also one of those characters that I don't think will win ever. So let's see which one is the greater loser out of the two. Both characters have strategies that can do some good stuff, but I don't think most of the AI knows how to use it very well. I think Abydos is the great grandson of Isis or something. We'll see. Draw phase. Isis is going first. She puts 3 cards face down in her turn. Vito summons his clown zombie to attack the Kriba. That special summons the Great Clear Kribo with 2 cards face down. Raikeki's played. Vito says no. God would not like that. And bye-bye. So Isis puts another card face down, ending her turn. Pharaoh Serpent's on the field. He tries attacking the Clear Karibo, but Mirror Force destroys all of Abydos' monsters. And Abydos has nothing to do with that. Anything else? Isis summons Monster Reborn, the Clown Zombie. Clown Zombie attacks for 13-15. And another card face down. Looks like Isis might be winning this tournament. Pharaoh's Protector and that spell card that makes it stronger destroys the Clown Zombie. But it kills it at the end of the phase. Another card face down. Two more cards face down. Isis destroys that one face down card, which is another mystical space. Isis summons Karibo, uses Multiply. Honestly, I would have saved that a little bit until you had less monsters in the field, but he is using Premature Burial, summons the Clown Zombie back on the field, and summons the Lady in White. Clown Zombie attacks 1 token. In white attacks the Karibe. One of the tokens go into attack position and tries attacking the Lady in White. And Mirror Force stops it. Another card face down. Clown Zombie is attacking Kariba, which lets him special summon Winged Karibo. Winged Karibo is into fifth position. Anyway, it goes back to attack position. Clear Karibo is destroyed. Then white attacks another Winged Karibo. Attacking both the Incurabus for the Wing Weaver. And Wing Weaver is going to attack Obito's life points directly, basically. And that is the end. Isis found a way to win. Next is Camula versus Merrick. And where is Merrick? Camilla, the vampire princess. And Merrick. Guy with the tattoo on his back. Alright, looks like Merrick's starting off the duel. With Gilgarth, with the black pendant on the Gilgarth and a card face down. Camilla's putting 3 cards face down, ending her turn. I'll use Mirror Force, so Gilgalth is destroyed, but Black Pendant's making her lose 500 damage. Premature Burial is activated, trying to special summon Gilgarth back. Kamala is a little bit of God believing is using her Solemn Judgment, so God said no. Kamala uses TG Werewolf, and Fear from the Dark, attacking for 2900. Leaving Merrick at mere 4300 points left. But that's still stronger than her 3750. Merrick puts another card face down. This is where Admiral is going to start winning. Werewolf is destroyed for Vampire Lord. Premature Burial, sending the Werewolf back. Fear from the Dark destroys the Jorlago. Werewolf attacks for 1200. Vampire Lord attacks for 2000 and calls spell card. But since it was not played on the field, it doesn't make Kamala lose 500 life points, which I think that was his plan. Merrick puts no card face down and sacrificing 2 more monsters for Despair from the Dark. Despair gets stopped by Metal Reflex Line. Merrick ends his turn. Camilla is on the field. She uses Snatch Steal. And that opens his life points directly for Vampire Lord to finish this off. Camilla is the winner. Next up is Tem versus Admiral. Why is the Admiral in this series? Because they thought he was a Shadow Rider. And Admiral, I guess translating like the Admiral's like monocle, like his name, I guess, or something. It sounds very much like Shadow Rider. So they just thought he was a Shadow Rider. Where did I put Admiral? Is oh, Admiral's second place. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, the Admiral card face down. And now it's Tem's turn. He summons Scolded Blue Magician. Blue Magician attacks the Torpedo Fish. The Torpedo Fish destroyed, and another card face down. And puts another card face down, ending his turn. Attempts on Skilled White Magician this time. Destroys the Shellfish. And Blue Magician attacks. Admiral's using Salvage, get his 2 monsters back. Unless we test root and doesn't have anything to summon. Let's go space, destroy the face down. Which 10 should have used it to destroy his face up, but we have 3 counters on both. He's having Skilled Red Magician this time. Red attacks. White attacks. And blue attacks. For him ending his turn. Admiral puts card face down, place double summon, and another card face down. Now both Skilled Blue and Skilled White can both be summoned. Skilled White summons the Buster later. Heroes on the field. Because he doesn't want to use Blue's effect this time. Skilled Red attacks, Skilled Blue attacks. Freebo attacks with 300. And Buster Blader ends this game. Pharaoh Atem is the winner. Next up is Callum versus Gravekeeper's Chief. Here's Callum. And Gravekeeper's Chief. There you go. Callum with his Gaia the Fierce Knight deck. Versus Gravekeeper's Chief with his Gravekeepers. Callum will be more easy to summon everything, but depending on if he can use his graveyard, that might be a different problem. Gravekeeper Chief starts with the card face down, ending his turn. Callum uses Gaia the Fierce Knight thingy to summon that. Sacrifice it for another Gaia. Use Spyro Spear thingy. Tries attacking, but Grave Desharma's Shabi says no. Two more cards face down. Let's go space to face down. That was Chris and Anubis, that would have been really good. Okay, attacks the Grave River Assailant. Two more cards face down. Gaia attacks. Another assailant. See what Grapefruit Chief can do now. Another card face down. Guy attacks. That guy can bounce him back to the hand. And looks like Callum could not summon anything else on the field. See if Grapefruit Chief can spin this around. He summons his third assailant. Third assailant attacks for 1500. Another card face down. Callum is using Dark Hole, getting rid of that. Just a 15 attack monster, but we can't summon anything to stop it. He's destroying it. Let's see if Grapefruit Chief has anything else in his hand. He has the Pot of Avarice. And looks like he drew a assailant back on the field again. Another 1500. And another card face down. Callum uses the guy at the noble, the Midnight Sun. Here's the Chief using Dark Hole, getting rid of that. Right, this is the Spirits. Summon Assailant again. So there's Assailant for the Chief, Graveyard Chief, that does some special summon the Assailant back on the field again. Attack for 15, attack for 19. And that leaves Callum at 1600 life points left. Lord guy is on the field now. He can attack the Chief, inflicting 400 damage. So go to defense position and ending his turn. The Midnight Sun's back on the field. The charm is activated so he can't be destroyed. Thank you for Ritual Burial. Getting his Chief right back on the field. Chief destroys the Midnight Sun. Midday Sun. Whatever it's called. Midday Nights, I think it's called. Callum's using Pot of Greed. Lets me draw 2 cards. Lord guy attacks, making him lose 400 to get damage again. Another card face down. Sounds on the attack position, attacks the Catapult Turtle thing. Making this another 500. Another card face down. Guy of the Fierce Knight's Origins on the field now, sacrificing himself for Guy of the Magical Knight, which special summons the Curse of Dragon on the field. Gaia tries attacking, but Mirror Force destroys 2 Gaias that are in attack position. I really thought Callum was gonna overwhelm him a little bit, but Skilled Blue Magician on the field now. Skilled Blue attacks. Catapult Turtle attacks for 1000. And Callum is the winner with the exact damage. Next up is Simon versus Admiral. Amniel. And where's Amniel? Amniel. There you are. Will Simon's Exodia win, or will Banner's Helios's take over the dimension? Alright, Banner's Amniel's turn first. Playing 4 cards face down. Free Shaman starts Soul. He plays the Upstart Goblin. Puts a card face down, sacrifice it for the Exodia guy. And 2 cards face down. He activates Obliterate. Sending that back to the hand, getting rid of the leg. He summons another hand to special summon another of those things. The Tornado destroys Obliterate. The Obliterate says, let's go do this first. Getting rid of the head. Attacks for 3,000. Attacks for 3,000. That gets the head back. And that gets the leg back. Now it's time for Exodia. Once it loads it. Come on. There you go. Exodia. Obliterate! There we go. And Simon is winner. Next up is Shoddy versus Mana. Shoddy with his Mission Black Chaos / Big Monster deck, or Mana and her Dark Magician girls that will quickly win. And since Shoddy has Magician's Black Chaos in his deck, that powers up the Dark Magician girl if they're in the graveyard. I think that's what it's called. Mana starting to duel first. Summoning herself, basically. Gets Dark Magician in his hand. Uses souls. Put another Dark Magician in the graveyard. Special summon Dark Magician. Summons the Valkyrie. And ends her turn. If she only had that turn 2, that would have been really good. Change her heart, get the Dark Magician. Dark Magician destroys Valkyria. Card face down, and Swords Revealing Light. And ending his turn, returning Dark Magician back to her field. Then Megamorph on the Dark Magician, making it weaker. Try to put another card face down. And Mana puts the card face down himself. Swords is finally destroyed. This is Shoddy can turn this around. Puts another card face down. Why'd you equip Megamorph if you're not gonna use it? Oh, Torrential Tribute, destroying everything. And card face down. Try to use his Dark Monster Reborn to get Dark Magician to the hand, or the field, I mean. And Dark Magician's gonna attack for 2,500. Shoddy stalled just enough that he carrying the stool to his advantage now. Mana luckily had a Raigeki to counter that. And summons the Dark Valkyria. Wait, Mirror Force, this says no. Shoddy uses the Harvey Feather Duster. And the Dark Magician thingy activates. It destroys both cards. Or just the one card, I guess. And Mana is gripped. Shoddy uses Dark Magic Ritual. Or Black Magic Ritual. Summon the Magician of Black Chaos. He stacks for 2,800. Mana puts another card face down. Build up your defenses. Magician attacks the Magician Valkyrie again. Let's see if Mana can pull this around. Mana had nothing. Is this a final blow? Yes, it is. Shoddy is the winner. Next up is Agami versus Shada. Agami with his cubic cards, and Shada with the Phantom Beast. I think Agami is going to win this one. I really think it's going to be the most powerful deck in this series, right, for a little bit. It's very burn heavy. Shada starting out with the card face down, ending his turn. Agami starting with the Pot of Greed, drawing 2 cards. Summons a cubic seed, sacrifice it for the cubic something. The cubic karma is activated, sending cards into the graveyard. And the cubic beast special summons 2 seeds and adds a cubic something to his hand. Both cubics are sacrificed for the thing. For a 2000 feet sick monster. Shada says no, let's Darkhold that. And someone's Gazelle, Mystical Beast. I can't talk today, I guess. I got using his Graceful Charity. Put 3 cards and 2 away. Plays the Monster Reborn. Gets the Cubic Seed back on the field. And attacks for 1500. He loses 1500, but he puts a counter on it and puts it in the spell card zone. And then he can special summon back on the field. Now Gazelle, I don't believe can attack anymore. That's fine, because he's sacrificing it for the Firewing Pegasus. Cubic Seed attacks, losing 2250, but also puts a cubic counter back on again. And it's a special summons back on the field. Looks like the Anubis, the Wild Horn is on the field. He's going back to attack position. Attacking the Wild Horn, this is 700, put another counter on it. Anubis 2. Puts back on the field and the card face down. I think Igami is not very smart right now. I don't know what the Cubic Seeds are doing, but I don't think it's working. Another Firewing Pegasus on the field. And Gazelle's on the field. And he's going to end his turn because he doesn't believe he's going to do anything. Attacking again. And Shada uses Moja. Igami's not doing anything. I'm guessing the seed is doing something so he can't be destroyed or attacked or something. 3 cubic shows are shown so he can special summon the thingy. And special summon that thingy and inflict 800 damage. Cubic Wave is on the field, getting powered up by taking Firing Pegasus attack. And Cubic thing attacks the Firing Pegasus, taking 2075. Effect activates, lets him special summon 3 seeds back on the field. And add a card to his hand. So this also a sacrifice for the cubic lightning rod thing looking thing. And Shadow's playing defensive because the rod is 3000 attack. Honestly, the cubics kind of look like Digimon to me a little bit. The weird looking ones. I'm guessing with cubic seeds can't be destroyed or something, or that was Phantom Beast effect, I don't know. Another card face down. But that monster can attack 3 times, that's not a good idea. It's not gonna be fun for him. Bobby stacks. Mojo's destroyed. Mojo's effect. It's good sell back to the hand. the fire phantom beast bird thing. Increases all phantom beasts, so it could be a little bit stronger now. Another card face down. The winged beast is destroyed again. Zell is destroyed. And he's back to 3,000. Shadow's on the losing streak now. Let's see if he can do a pot grade. Let's draw 2 cards. Polymerization. So you can summon Chimera, the mystical beast, or phantom beast, whatever it's called. The flying mystical beast. It's just not strong enough. Another card face down. Attacks the Chimera. Chimera's effect lets him special summon Griselda in defense position, which destroys that, and then it attacks the third one, which is a Moja. Moja adds Griselda back to the hand. Another card face down. More cards face down. Again, I'm using mystical space on that, which is another mystical space. That attacks still, and then attacks life points directly. Agami is the winner. That took a lot of time. Next up is Bakura versus Anubis. Yami Bakura, where are ya? There you are. And Anubis, where are you? I feel like Bakura has the advantage on this one, but Anubis, if he can summon his Pyramid Light, he could turn this around. Alright. Looks like Anubis is starting to duel off with card face down. Bakura summons his Dark Spirit, plays Scripts of Charity, draws 3 cards, discard 2. After attacks, Spirit Cretin. Spirit Cretin's effect activates, lets him special summon another Dark Spirit thing face down. Another card face down, and ends the turn. He special summons his Beast King Barbaros, destroys 1. Now he records the Dark Hole, getting rid of the Barbaros. Some of the Sleeping Nightmare, and Previous Nightmare attacks for 1500. Mausoleum of the Emperor is activated, 22,000 life points, 7 Beast King Barbaros back from the field, Only this time he has to do his own attack and attacks the even Nightmare. Alright, face down, activated, or set, I mean. Kai's Healer attacks for 17. Beast King attacks for 3000. Gokor using Monster Reborn to get his own Beast King Barbaros. Paying 1000 for Taiban Kino. Attacks the Kaiser Seahorse, becoming a 2400 attack point monster. And sacrificing it to turn Barbaros to a 600 deck monster. Now Anubis is only at 1400 and Bakura is only at 500. Anubis is Raigeki, get rid of both of those monsters. Spear Cretan's on the field, and Anubis kills him with Spear Cretan. That was unexpected. Anubis is the winner. Next up is Don Zilong versus Hassan. Don's along and his Dark Scorpions. And his son with his Ma'at, whatever it's called. And his Dragon Queen Girl. We'll start. Looks Don's along starting first. Putting a card face down. So Divine Dragon recognized on the field, it goes space for charity. He's playing the ritual card to special summon the Queen Dragon thing. So for Queen of Dragons, Monster Reborn, Precision, destroys attacks the Dark Scorpion, Dark Scorpion's effect, adds mustering to Dark Scorpions in the hand, and the Queen attacks her, destroying it. Queen's effect lets her draw 2 cards, discard 1. You plays Lightning Vortex, discards the mustering. But behind it protects the Queen. Another card face down, and another card face down. While you're on the field, adds another Queen to the hand. Launch your attacks to check the yellow. Queen attacks for 2500. Don's one puts another card face down. Launch your attacks again, loses 400. Mini puts another card in his hand. And Sephira attacks. Another card face down. Donzon's just waiting to be able to do something. Another Maju is on the field. Putting another Heim in the field. The hand. Activating the Heim. Sacrificing 1. Siryu. 4. Another Sephira. Queen of Dragons. Maju taps 1. And that looks like it might be game. Hassan is the winner. Alright, now we're at top 16. It's gonna be Mahad versus Bandit Bakura. In the anime, Bandit Bakura beat him, Mahad, and the duel that they faced earlier, they battle each other again. Only Mahad won this time. So what about this tournament? Will it be the same as the last duel? Let's find out. Bandit Bakura is starting first, summoning a monster and a setting card. Mahad uses Pot of Greed, lets him draw 2 cards. He plays the Dark Magician Turtle, allows him to add Chaos Form to his hand. Raigeku's on the field, destroying the Seigen. Seigen's effect will activate, letting Bandit Bakura get something. What is this something? Demon, Nightmare. Card face down. And ends his turn. Demon's on the field. Demon attacks for 1500. Ends his turn. Mahad is currently bricked. His Shark Soul is summoned and now attacks. Deviant Soul attacks. Mahad's now at 3800. But now can Mahad do something now? Another card face down. And Lord just has to summon an Ola monster, and he looks like he's summoning a good monster. Sacrificing 1 Zork for his own Zork. The Dark Master. The Soul attacks, and Zork finishes this off. And Bakura is the winner. Next up is Pegasus versus Imori. Where's Pegasus? And Imori. I could see the stool going either way. I think Imori might have the better cards, but Pegasus has ways to going around and winning. There we go. And then I versus Millennium puzzle. Kind of. It's a Yami Imori, so it's a totem dragon. Pegasus uses Pot of Greed. Lets him draw 2 cards. Mystical Space, a face down card. Recruits his Zins and Who. So Toon Alligator. Toon Alligator attacks for 400. Plays Monster Reborn on Totem Dragon. And ends his turn. Looks like the Earth attribute is to send those 2 away. Summon itself. Destroy Toon Alligator. Looking at her damage. Pegasus summons a Toon Goblin Attack Force. Dragon goes back to the hand. And I don't think he has enough dragons to special summon yet. And no, he doesn't. But now he should after this. Maybe. No. I know he has the Earth Elemental in his hand and Totem Dragon in the graveyard. Okay, so let's put 2 cards face down. Totem Dragon to effect. Special summoned. The other dragon thing is special summon. Pegasus is a no. That's a no on that dragon carpet thing. Dragon scroll. And he attacks the sorcerer. I don't know why Pegasus used Solemn Judgment on that. But okay. I would have waited for the dragon ruler, but if it's possible. Sorcerer attacks. Inflicting 500. Sorcerer's effects. System draw a card again. Main phase 2. He summons Gemini Elf. Toon World. Pays 1000. Sacrifice 2. Throws Mom in the Rio-Ran. And ends his turn. The water dragons for now. Getting special summoned. And rock, let's put the rock in the hand. Like our goes down. Water dragon can't attack this turn. Because it's too weak. Toon Cannon Soldier summons, activates effect, inflicting 500. Mongol Ran pays 500 to attack life once directly, 2200. In his turn, the dragon goes back to his hands. Now does Imori have a way to summon it again? He has Monster Reborn this time for Toon Alligator. And he sacrifices both for it. That's one way to get through. Attacks, making him lose 400. Pegasus is only at 1700 life points left. Uses Toon Table of Contents. It's another one. Use it again. Gets a third one. And uses the third one to get Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. But he can't summon it, so he ends his turn. And the blue dragon looks like it's going to be winning. Imori is the winner. Next up it's going to be Seiju versus Night Shroud. And Night Shroud, where are you, Night Shroud? And Night Shroud. Earth Fairies or Dark Dragons. I think Nitride will have this in victory, but we'll see. I think some of the GX characters have 3 magic cylinders, which I think I'm going to start making it so that only 1 magic cylinder, because I guess that's 3 of them is a little too strong. At least in this era. So that attacks for 1700. Destroying a True Dragon, but True Dragon special summons another one. Looks like he's on Spear Dragon. Spear Dragon attacks, reflecting 200 damage, putting in defense position, and True Dragon attacks for 700. Signature Burial, another True Dragon. Kind of weird to summon True Dragons, but okay, if that's what you want. This one's Medora. Medora attacks the Spear Dragon. Looks like it ends his turn. So you summon this Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Siege summons his Kalbeck. Kalbeck destroys 1 Troop Dragon. It lets him social summon another Troop Dragon. Medora destroys that Troop Dragon. And that Troop Dragon tries, but it doesn't have another companion. Night Rat turn. Night Rat uses Zukazi. Attacks the Kalbeck. And Kalbeck sends it back to the hand. And Medora is slowly getting a little bit stronger. Still goes on the field. Still destroys the Troop Dragon. Troop Dragon tries using his attack again, but nothing. Retro Dragon is destroyed. Another card face down. Nitride uses Pot of Avarice, getting all 3 of his Troop Dragons plus 2 other cards back to his deck. And draws a card, summoning Spear Dragon. Card face down. But Magic Cylinder says no, let's get rid of that. Which is Magic Cylinders. Aikido is on the field now. Medora destroys them both. Aikido attacks for 15, Self attacks for 17. Leaving Nitride at 4,000 life points. Nitride is currently bricked. Kalbeck's on the field, and that is 4,700. And Nitride does not have that many life points. Isiju is the winner. Next up is Titan versus Isis. Poor Isis. I don't think she has a ghost of a chance. I know that was pretty lame. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see if the Chestnuts could somehow beat Titan. Very unlikely, but you never know. Titan could burn himself enough that Isis just has to do something dumb and win. Looks like Titan's starting out the duel first, using Pandemonium and something that Archfiend, Shadow Knight Archfiend. Isis uses Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards, and then Dark Hole. Destroying the Shadow Knight. Pandemonium's effect activates, putting the Vile Spawn on to his hand. And someone's Curry something. But that's Counterblow is activated. Destroys it. And Aces puts 2 cards face. Vile Spawn Archfiend's on the field now. Isis uses Crystal Charity, discarding 2 cards. Plays Raigeki. Card, 2 cards face down. Titan summons his Watchbearer. And I got Mirror Forced. Titan summons Creepy. And flips Winged Kribo, but does not attack. Infernal Queen attacks. Krabi does something. Infernal King would pay life points, or no, against attack points. Buddha summoning Kribo, summons another Winged Kribo. Sacrifice both for Wingweaver attacks. And brings me 850. Titan uses Lightning Vortex to get rid of the final attack orders. Winged Kribo effect activates. And Titan puts the card face down. Isis uses Kribo. Affects the Infernal King. Puts card face down. Infernal King would pay life points, but Pandemonium says no. Terra Queen tries attacking. And Isis uses Multiply. Now I have a whole field of tokens. And we attack one of the tokens. Isis is trying to figure out how the best way she can win. And let's put the card face down. Terra King would pay more life points, but Pandemonium says no. Deathstroke attacks. Terra King attacks. And looks like he's ending his turn again. Ice is still thinking again. Says is it time? It might be time. No, not time yet. Terra King will lose life points, and so would Deathstroke Archfiend, but Handyman says no still. Deathstroke attacks face down. Face up. Now all tokens are finally destroyed. Another card face down. No, Isis, now it's time to win this. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but win. Nope. If only Pandemonium was on the field, I feel like Isis would be able to win this one really quickly. Terra King attacks the Wing Crevo. When his effects is negated. Oh, that's kind of works on both players, I guess. Another card face down. Alright, Arching attacks. This kind of blow destroys it. Deathstroke attacks. Death blow attacks. It, I guess. Now Isis can get rid of the Terror King. Looks like she is bricked again. Let's put another card face down. And looks like Isis is bricking. She has nothing to summon, nothing to play. Titan summons the General. He plays Missile on the Pandemonium, destroying the General. He plays the second Pandemonium. Another card face down. Second Terror King's on the field. Terror King 1 attacks for 2000. Destroying it. And will this be game? Yes. I was hoping Isis would prove me wrong. Next up is Camila versus Atem. And Atem, where are you? It looks like most places have their own factions still going on. The ancient pharaoh people, the Shadow Realm people, and less, but still some, is the modern people, I guess. The Camilla is starting first. T setting and ending her turn. Skill by she's on the field, destroys the Vampire Familiar. And a card face down. Which Camilla destroys with Mystical Space. Was a Dark Hole. I would have not said that, but okay. Vampire Familiar discards one card, special summon it, makes you lose life points, like 500. Werewolf is special summoned, I think. And Familiar, that's it. Card added to the hand. Just Vampire Genesis. Sacrifice Werewolf for Vampire Lord. Sacrifice Vampire Lord for Genesis. Genesis back for 1300 damage to it, 10 life points. Does Genesis not have the call monster, I guess? Pharaoh Tem summons the chestnut or the skilled brown magician. In attack position, which I don't think is a good idea, but you do you. Vampire Magician attacks for 2700. Bring a Tem at 4000 life points. Now it's time for Tem to bounce this round, and because he's the King of Games. The ancient King of Games. Seems to attack the skilled blue magician this time. Another card face down. Genesis attacks the skilled red magician this time. Pharaoh Tem using polymerization. Okay, Dark Paladin looks like. Dark Cavalry. Someone's another skilled red. Base monster reborn. Unskilled white. Let's put a counter on that. Skilled blue with effect. Puts a counter on the red again. The other skilled red also does the same thing. So 3 counters now. Skilled red's effect. Get rid. Summon skull. Now that one will start powering up the white one. Cavalry attacks, inflicting 300 damage. Skill white attacks for 17. And summon skull attacks for 25. Mel is now at 3000 life points. See if she can turn this around. Let's see. She starts with the duel with the Dark Bull. Biggest Dark Bull does not want to be loaded. There it goes. Premature power activates. Get the TG Werewolf back on the field. Wolf attacks for 1200. And it looks like she ends her turn that way. Pharaoh Tem uses Raigeki to get rid of the Werewolf. Yeah, it doesn't really want to play these animations today, I guess. Taking forever to load. That's weird. Camera doesn't have anything she can play, so she ends her turn. The Tem's also breaking, so if they can just summon the right monster, they win. Camera puts the card face down. Time uses like Swords of Healing Light. I should protect him for 3 turns. Now let's set a monster. Ending your turn. And still has nothing to summon. Well, puts another card face down. Come on, Tem, what are you gonna do? I think this is the last turn of swords, so looks like Camilla might be able to turn this round and win again. Oh, attempt that's polarization, but nope. Solemn Judgment says God said no on that. Unlucky, unlucky for him. Now can she counter this and turn this round and win today? Vampire Lady. Lady attacks for 1550 and calls a spell. Don't know what spell that was, but a card face down. Skill Dreads on the field. Red attacking for 50. Vampire Takeover adds Vampire Kingdom, making her a little bit too strong. He loses 450. Vampire Lady's effect. That makes her him discard a trap card. And Vampire does that. Okay. That was weird. Now it looks like Camilla most likely is going to win this. Unless Tem has a Kribo, which he does not. Amulet is the winner. Next up is Kalim versus Simon. And where's Simon? Callum. And Simon. Where are you, Simon? Alright. Let's see if Gaia the Fierce Knight can beat Exodia. Forbidden One. Alright, Callum's starting first. Putting card face down and getting his turn. Simon draws 2 cards with the Pot of Greed. Draws 1 card with a Absurd Goblin. Polymerization, fusing 2 cards. The first is Dragons? Yeah, it's first of Dragons. I don't remember having that being in his deck, I guess, but that was a plan B if just in case you can't get enough Exodia pieces or something, I guess. Looks like Callum put the card face down and he was turned. Like I said, I put different weird strategies in all the decks just in case. Like they can't do one, they have a second way to win. Some have a little bit more strategy, some are keep up with the same strategy, only it's very good, so they're most likely gonna win it. The Polar Knight destroyed. Another card face down. This dragon destroyed the Polar Knight again. Another card face down. Callum's lucky in drawing all his weaker monsters. Sacrifice Exodia for Exodia, the ultimate master or something. That's 3,000 attack right now. In the end phase, he gets to bring one back to his hand. But since he used polymerization on 2 of them, those 2 are probably ones that he doesn't need yet anymore. So he attacks versus dragon attacks. Another card face down. Zodi puts another card into his hand. And discards pot. Gaia the Magical Knight is on the field, special summons Curse of Dragon. Activate Spiral, whatever it's called. Magic Knight Trask set. Obliterate activates, discarding a leg. Going back to the hand. Time for polymerization. Sacrificing Curse of Dragon and Gaia for Gaia the Dragon Champion. And Simon is the winner with his Exodia. If they want to load Exodia. Exodia, obliterate. Alright. Simon is the winner. Next is Shadi versus Agami. Master Ents versus Student. And Agami. Where are you, Agami? There you are. Alright. Let's duel. Agami starting first with Pot of Grade, drawing 2 cards. Then Graceful Charity, drawing 3 more cards, discarding 2. Summons a seed to sacrifice for Cubic King, I guess? Yeah, Cubic King. That trap card is activated, special summons the Cubic whatever it's called. Cubic King with Flex 800, ending his turn. Shadi also plays Graceful Charity. Discards 2 cards. Plays Change of Heart. On the King. Sends a Flame Assassin. King attacks for 800. Stealing attacks for 800. Ending his turn, Cubic King goes back to the hand, to the field. Yami uses Raigeki, getting rid of the Flash Assailant. Then attacks for 800 again. Cubic King's effect activates back on himself, summon Seed, and adds another Cubic King back to the hand. Sacrifice both seeds for that king. Trental Tribute this time. Vulcan flex another 800. Shot plays Monster Reborn. And Boss Assailant. Which attacks for 800. I got him scared of it, so he plays Circle. And puts card face down. Shy's turn. Puts card face down. Gong is breaking right now. Shy plays Harpy Feathers Duster. Gets rid of both cubic cards and ends his turn. Yami has another card you can place face down. Sadu sets a monster and ends his turn. Yami has nothing. Four soldiers flip face up. And attack for 2,000. Putting him finally back into the lead. Yami has nothing. Shai owns the Dark Elf. Dark Soldier attacks for 2,000. Dark Elf attacks, losing 1,000, and that cubic thing special summons a seed. 2 seeds. 3 seeds. John uses Missile Space to destroy the white hole, which I think he already played Dark Hole, so it doesn't matter. Looks like that Cubic King is on the field now. Attack for 2,400. Dark Elf is destroyed. Another card face down. Another card face down. And Swords of Wielding Light is activated. Trey is not going out with a fight. Trey is activated 2 for Cosmo Queen. And Cosmo Queen tries attacking, but Mirror Force says nope. Not doing that. Yeah, this still could go either way now. Tommy still has some burn effects that you can just they do randomly. Monster Reborn, the Flash Assailant, which is going to be super weak. And card face down. Summons Dark Elf. Dark Elf attacks Assailant. Both life points about 2,400 now. And so I was destroyed. What is Shoddy gonna do? Tries using his Black Magic Ritual, sacrificing 1 Magician of Black Chaos for another. Magician attack for 400. Voltic King special summons the 3 seeds again. Which is kind of useless to attack. Alright, there we go. Agami's turn. He's gonna start burning now. Sacrifice 3 for Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod can attack 3 times. And I think this is game. Yes, it is. The student is the winner. Next up is Anubis versus Hassan. And where is Anubis? There you are. And Hassan, where are you, Hassan? Both light users, both summoning big monsters. I think Anubis is gonna lose, but we'll see. Anubis is starting first, using Mazu the Emperor. Sacrifice 2 monsters for, or sacrifice 2,000 life points for Barbaros, and 2 cards face down. My son tries using Pot of Greed, draws 2 cards. Plays Ritual, sacrifice anything, Mott. Versus Saphira, the Queen of Dragons, in defense position. And a card face down. 2 cards face down. And Saphira lets him draw 2 cards and discard 1. He summons Kaiser's Healers. Kaiser's Healers attacks the Divine Dragon. Barbaros tries attacking, and one of the Heims of Light is removed from play instead. Puts a card face down, but Mr. Space FN says no, we're not doing that. Now Hassan, he's gonna draw a card. He puts Saphira back into attack position. But Anubis says it's time to activate his curse. And a card face down. Giant Runes on the field. Barbaros attacks the Saphira. Tries to see where it attacks the Star guy. And Giant Germ attacks for 1,000. Sun uses Monster Reborn, summons Saphira back on the field. There's another Heim, sacrificing that first one for a second one. During the phase, you can draw 2 cards, discard 1. Anubis pays it Pyramid of Light. Barbaros tries stacking. Sending the Heim away. Giant Germ and Kaiser in defense. And ending its turn. Saphira destroys the Kaiser's Seahorse. Another card face down. Beast King Barbaros attacks Saphira. And I don't know what that card is, but it's summoned now. What is it? Mahama Fairy Dragon. Okay. The Ancient Dragon destroys Giant Germ, inflicting 500 damage, and 2 more Giant Germs are on the field. Tetris on the field. In attack mode. Basically destroys one. That girl attacks the other one. And giant germs both inflict 1,000 damage, so 2,000 damage total, leaving Hassan at 2,900. Hassan using Giant Angel, destroy one giant germ, inflicting 400 damage, but giant germ inflicts 500 to him back. Display Spot Agreed, drawing 2 more cards. Swing Grace of Charity, drawing 3 cards. Girl attacks for 1,100. Shining Angel special summons another Shining Angel. Beast King Barbaros attacks for game for Anubis is the winner. Alright, we're in the top 8 already. Bandit Korra from the past. Imori from the present. Usiju from the present. Titan from the future. Camila from the future. Simon from the past. Agami from present. And Anubis from the past. Technically GX is more current, but whatever. Next up is going to be Bandit Bakura versus Imori. And Imori, where are you? And Bakura. And Yami Imori. I'm gonna go with Bandit Bakura on this one, but we'll see. Looks like Bandit Bakura is starting the duel. Putting 2 cards face down and ending his turn. Mori summons the Toad and Dragon and gets Mirror Forced. He summons Burner, I guess. The Flame Dragon, whatever it's called. Dragon Rule or whatever. Then records Grace of Charity, then he uses Raigeki. Bring Sage Falcos on the field, and they inflict 2,700 life points. Toad and Dragon's effect is special summoned. Burner's effects, removing those 2 plays play. And Fire Dragon rolls on the field. Monster Reborn. Possess Spirit. Effect. Tribute to get Giant Germ. And summon the Wind Baby. Fire attacks. Token attacks. Wind Baby attacks. And Giant Germ attacks. Demon Nightmares on the field, attacks the Wind Baby. It's his turn. And Fire Dragon goes back to the hand. Totem sacrifice for the fire kaiju again. Demons destroyed. Giant germ attacks. Someone's being Siege Falcos, wing Fleet Falcos, attacks the giant germ. Thing 700, inflict another 500, and also special healing 2 more. And fire was special, normal summon, so it doesn't have to go back to the hand. Some damage. Another card face down. Playing some defensive now. Dragon 4. Another Totem Dragon. Totem attacks the giant germ, inflicting 100 damage to himself. And the Fire Ruler wins. Alright, up it's Isuju versus Titan. Where did you go? And Titan's down here. And Titan, where are you, Titan? Alright, here we go. I think Ichizu should be able to win. She's a lot better than her ancestor and her Gravos. She's starting first, playing 3 cards face down, ending her turn. Getting some Pandemonium, but this place is not using it. Shadow King's on the field. Serve Medora. And 2 cards face down. So goes in the field, given the Silthios. Titan says God said no. No. So she's gonna end her turn. Titan's turn. He has to pay life points now. And he summons the Queen, I guess. The Empress. You see, all she has to do is more or less just keep herself protected and she's gonna win. She tries attacking using the Mirror Force, or she just let it not attack. She would have kept herself a little protected. We both play life points, 900 and 500. And Watch Bearers on the field. She's using the Raigeki. Honestly, I wouldn't have used that. I would use some Nagito And then attacked the Watch Bear, but Tyson uses Dark Hole. I don't think Aikido gets his effects. Not like it's good effects anyway, but still. She uses Monster Reborn, special summoning Medora. Medora attacks. And Isizu is the winner. Next up is Camila versus Simon. Camila, where are you? Camila. And Simon. Vampires or Exodia? I feel like Exodia is probably gonna win this one right now. Pamela's strong, but she has to hit hard and fast, which I don't think is her strategy at all. So Camela's turn first, setting card and ending her turn. Time to use the pot and put a card face down. Vampire Kingdom on the field, sacrifice a familiar for Ryukoshi. Ryukoshi tries attacking. Mirror Force is activated. Familiar's effect is activated. Discard the genus. For familiar pays 500, and lets him draw another Genesis back on the field to her hand. Already? That was basically his second turn. Exodia. Exterminate. Alright, that was quick. Now it's Agami versus Anubis. Agami, where are you? Anubis, where are you? Anubis. Alright. Honestly, for the next tournament, I'm thinking about going to one of the video games. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. There are kind of uses decks from previous series, I guess. Like Fontaine uses more like a Haiku deck. Dimitri uses both a Yugi and a Joey deck. It's kind of weird, but that's the next series I'm planning to do. That has only 28 characters. Not sure who I'm gonna But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the starter decks or not. That'll be 25 if not. So I probably will. Starter decks just kind of suck. In the game you get 3 starter decks of fire, wind, and water deck. I'll put them in, just expect them to lose, I'm guessing. Alright, Abidos is trying to attack for 4,000, but Gami keeps himself protected. And Cubic Seed uses effect. Double attacks for 3,000. Gami uses Raigeki. Cubic Seeds go back to the field. Sacrifice for the wind thingy. Attacks for 800. And special summons Seed back on the field. And adds the fire thorn. I think it's fire one. It's a beetle looking one. I'm going to take another 2,000 for being Talifa, whatever it's called. Seed attacks Khalifa. Now she can't attack anymore. Kaiser's Heel Horse is now on the field. He doesn't attack. Yami is the Monster Reborn. Summons the Wind one back. There was both for the beetle looking one. Beetle inflicts at 100 damage. Cubic Wave is activated. Makes the beetle stronger. Anubis says no, we're doing Curse Anubis, putting that in defense position. He's playing Raigeki. As you see, of course, attacks for 1,700. But Cubic, whatever that thing is, gets another seed. Seed is not destroyed. And puts a counter on it. Gami's turn. Cubic gets back special summons. So it gets another one. Summons a beetle. Beetle's effect. Inflicts 800. Attacks the Khalifa. Inflicts damage to himself. Special summons more seeds. Attackers all 3 to the monkey. The monkey inflicts 800 damage to himself to them. Alright, Agami is the winner. Alright, we have Imori, Isizu, Lyman, and Agami. All the GX characters are gone. And now we're only having Season 0, Season Battle City, Pharaoh's Memory of the Past, and movie. Alright, let's go with Imori versus Isiju. Isiju over here. And Isiju, where are y'all? Who versus the Millennium necklace. I also have the 06, like the Ultimate Masters 06 tournament I need to do, but I feel like that's gonna be a very long one, and I want to have a few days off in a row to do it. And right now I've been currently only getting 1 day off a week because I don't have people to work in my department. We're running on like 4 people for the week. Mainly means 1 opener, 1 closer, and 1 middle person. We have more people hired, like getting hired, so we're just waiting for them to start working, and then I can actually stop and actually record a little bit more. So I can get a little farther along, I can actually do a few more episodes a day, like a week. Right now I've been only doing 2 episodes a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Might start doing one on Friday as well if I can record a little bit more. Right. Agido is summoned with the Celsius 2 Celsius of Dialga, attacking the Earth Dragon Ruler. Alright, Mori Storm, let's see what he can do. Mori has extra deck monster. I don't remember what his extra deck monster. Could be Versus Dragons. Could be 5 God Dragon, maybe? I don't know. I just noticed he has an extra deck monster. I don't remember what it is. Especially throwing the Earthman back in the field. And putting Decoy Dragon in defense position. Gita tries sacking. Decoy Dragon's effect. But he doesn't have anything to summon. Gita attack number 2. Attacks the scroll. End phase. The Earth Dragon goes back to the hand. Earth Dragon's effects, send those 2 away. Special Decoy Drag. Oh, Decoy Dragon can special summon it from the graveyard, so he doesn't use its effect, maybe? I don't know. Does it work like that? Card face down. Earth special summons itself again. Gita 1 destroys Decoy Dragon. Gita attacks the other Earth Elemental. And Earth go back to the hand again. I'm very curious of what is his fusion monster, because he has 2 polymerizations. Oh, it's 5 God Dragon. Okay. See? Okay. Sorry, I was very curious of what the heck that was. I don't see him ever summoning it, but it's good it's there. I think Imori might be losing this one. He's just trying to hold on a little bit too long. And I think that's all of his monsters that he can. Probably destroys Toad Dragon. And is that enough game? If not, she's getting a lot of life points anyway, so. Zerba attacks and wins. Suzu is the winner. Next up is Simon versus Aigami. Simon, Aigami, where are you, Aigami? Simon. Aigami. Where are you? Alright, Simon and Aigami. I will feel like if Aigami waits too long, he's gonna lose, but Simon probably will win. Alright, Simon's turning first. He's hitting a monster in defense position and ending his turn. Agami's playing Pot of Greed. Playing 2 cards face down. Simon's playing Pot of Greed. Polymerization. For his First of the Dragons. First of the Dragons gets destroyed by Mirror Force. Meivesu, he's ending his turn. Playing the Pot of Duality. And he chose the leg. And a card face down. Agami's just waiting for him to start summoning monsters, but Simon's not into doing that very often. So he's revealing 3 monsters, so he can do summon his cubic thing. And then he activates Obliterate to counter it. Getting rid of 1 leg. And he just gets to do it right over again. Thanks for 5400. With the arm kept him protected. And he can attack again. And he wins because he can burn as well. Alrighty. Sorry, Simon. You were outclassed. Agami versus Siju. Sure, Agami's gonna win this, but you never know. But let's start with the bronze match. Imori versus Simon. Dragon Rulers versus Forbidden Ones. Who will win? I'm gonna go with Imori this one. Simon starting off the duel with the Graceful Charity. Draw 3 cards, discard 2. Swing Upstart Goblin. Let some draw a card for 1,000 life points that Imori can gain. And a card face down. Imori. He summons the Totem Dragon. Attack for 400 damage. Revealing the Earth Elemental. Discarding 2 to get Earth Ruler on the field. The Fire Baby's doing the same thing. And with the Fire Dragon. And the card face down. Simon says, no, we're not doing that face down card. For Mirror Force, that would have been a really good card. Simon said it's time for the Pot of Greed. And Dark Hole. Let's get rid of everything. And that's Monster Reborn. The Baby Earth. And Baby Earth attacks for the 1800. And it's his turn. And since it's Baby Earth, it doesn't get special summoned back to the... sent back to the hand. Burner is summoning itself. Earth Elemental puts another Baby Earth on the field, in the hand, Mori says Raigeki time. Let's get rid of the Baby Dragon again. Buy Baby Earth. And summon another Baby Earth. And that's gonna be pretty good amount of damage. Simon's only at 2600 left. Simon's playing Raigeki, getting rid of everything again. And card face down. I don't know if Mori has another dragon that you can special summon Burner again. It looks like he can. He's got the Wind Baby as well. Burner attacks, but Mirror Force says nope, we're getting rid of those. And Mori's completely defensive right now. Can Simon spin this around? No, he cannot. Burner selects his monsters again. Summon itself. Wind effects, then gets the Dragon Scroll on the field to the hand. You can summon again. And Burner is finishing this. Imori is 3rd place. Alright, last duel of the day. Yosiju versus Agami. Yosiju and Agami. And Igami. Since Igami is a character from a more recent series, I understand why he is a little more powerful than everyone else. He's probably going to be pretty powerful later on too when other decks start getting invited. Because he still has the Pot of Greed, the Regeki, and all that stuff since he is technically a DM character. A far future DM character, but still. So he has kind of an advantage right there. CG puts some cards face down, ending your turn. Igami's using Pot of Greed. Reveals 3 cubic monsters to summon that. I think that 3000 dark monster. Yep. One that can attack twice and inflict 3000 life points. Kelvic brings it back to the hand though, I think. Nope. Yes, not. Attacks for 2000. Both players take 3000 life points. So he just plays the Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Plays Dark Hole. Getting rid of the annoying guy. Summons Medora. Medora attacks for 1700. And he puts the card face down. On Zolga. Puts a CTS Daga on Medora. Medora tries attacking. This will space the floor, destroys LTS, but still at 1700 damage. And Zolga finishes this. Seiju's first place. Igami's second place. Imori's third place. And Simon's fourth place. Let's end the tournament. Alright, come on. Alright. Like I said, those are the top 4. Titan, Camilla, Bandit, Bakura, and Anubis did pretty good being top 8. Kaleem, Night Shroud, Mahad, Tem, Pegasus, and Isis, Shadi, and Hassan did pretty good, winning at least one duel. Alright. For this round, looks like the Millennium items are the winner. And Yusiju is the winner of the Master Duel Millennium items versus Shadow Charms tournament. Like I said, next time I'm going to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy video game tournament. We'll see. Pet your animals, pet your pets. See you again in a few days. Alright, good night, man. Or woman. Or whatever you want to call yourself. Alright, good night.